So I'm pretty sure that if we have a look at the A now, yeah, Ferrara and many other nations, they can't join the coalition against us. Pretty darn close, but they won't be joining. But Montferrat no longer considered as rivals. Interesting. Right, so how much are we going to be making? Oh, right, there's the Spoils of War plus 20 in there. Right, that was from the peace deal, wasn't it? Oh no, no longer valid rival. Oh no, Nerone had no longer valid rival. Okay, so who do we have as valid rivals? Montferrat is an option. Sure. I could technically rival... No, I can't rival Venice, actually. I could rival Milan. Not that we necessarily... Well, do you want to rival Milan? We could rival Genoa. Although that might also be quite bad. On the other hand, if I do rival Genoa, is Milan already a rival of theirs? Not really. Can I rival Ferrara? They're probably not large enough. No. I cannot rival Ferrara. I'm not a neighbor of them. Actually, no, I might be neighbor of them. Oh no, it's Lucca that is... Oh yeah, it's Lucca that goes to Modena. Never mind. So I don't have a border with them. Rival Milan may get Venice as an ally. True, but at the same time we do need to then make sure that Genoa hates us. I mean, that's probably just a matter of time, to be fair. True, Taz is watching the stream, it might crash whenever. Although this is not Hearts 3, so I don't know if the magic is going to work or not. Who exactly are your rivals again? Well, enemies: Trebizond, Kirkis of Venice, Aragon, Ottomans, and White Horde. I think I'm going to rival Genoa. It's a bit risky move since we are neighbours, but at the same time that's going to get a little bit closer with the mission. And it might also, if we... Hold on a minute. It's this one. Yeah, so it needs to be either 100 opinion or a rival. And with that, that might allow us to improve our relations with Venice a bit quicker. Also, can we have... We have no allies right now. Oh. What happened to it? Epirus. Oh, Epirus got annexed by Thessaly. Well, then. Is there anyone that I could ally? Well, I don't have diplomats available. I mean, who needs allies anyway? I might be able to ally Milan, actually. And then, if I ally... Hold on, are you... You are rivaling Milan, to be fair, so that... Oh, and you're also rivaling Papal State. Technically, I just only need to get the relations up with you for over 100. Then ally Milan, that's going to get us probably over 100. And that way I can get the mission done. What was the next state in the... Have 100 papal influence or be the papal controller. That's a bit more difficult, but that can be done. I just need to save the points, quite frankly, and that's gonna be fine. Actually, there's something I can do about it. I'm gonna recall that for now. And then papacy, if we... It's 42 ducats now, almost 43. I think we're gonna invest there anyway. Be alright. Oh, hold on a minute. The Reformation desire is already 50%. I'm hoping that someone's going to do something about reducing it. Right, we got a truce with Genoa for a little bit longer. I don't think we are ready for a war. I mean, technically... Ooh, actually, our max manpower is surprisingly high. The Venice... Well, I mean, it's 83 right now. Enemy for enemy is going to give an increase in there up to 20... Is it 25? I think it's 25. The AE is going to be dropping anyway, so I think it's actually gonna be going up for right now. In religion, we can't ally them. Oh, well, we do have a diplomat available. I can ally Milan, but if I do that... Oh, right. That is gonna be a problem. We may just need to wait for the AE to drop it. It should be possible to us improve the relations with both Milan and Venice. And then once we're done with that mission, we can ally like Milan or something. Oh, right, Siena does have a proper fort. Oh, Bologna has collapsed again. Isn't that second time in a row? Well, okay, we did siege them down in between first, but... Yeah, let's just say that they're not having a great time. Oh! Castile is the career controller. Also reduce the force... Sorry, reduce the max manpower, possibly? Garrison... That'll reduce the local unrest, at least. Hostile movement speed. Oh, right, yeah, that's local garrison. It does have a maintenance, but it doesn't say anything about manpower. At least not in here that I can see. It might be some later levels, perhaps. I mean, I suppose we can have a look at the garrison over here. Well, yeah, I suppose that's the garrison, not the fort itself. The castle, yeah, the castle doesn't seem to have anything about that. But let's actually have a look. What do we have? Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about losing manpower. Not directly, again. There might be some kind of sneaky way that it does that. Switch that back. I actually got quite a bit of money here. Did I am still building this. I still... Oh, right. We can recall that one. We can Diplotech. I don't want to take the Diplotech yet. How much do we have the state reach now? 8%. I think it might be going up a tiny bit more, but not for very long, I'm afraid. Actually have a look at the... Wait, common interaction, what was this? Oh, right. Pretty sure that all those cause a lot of issues. I think I'm accumulate a lot of points. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, never mind. Hold on, so the direct bureaucracy, no, it was the preview bureaucracy, that's the one that I wanted to check. If we have a look at the sale office again here, so the band requires bureaucratic influence 30 and state reach average 15. That's not something I do right now. What about the terms of office? Nope. We still don't have the stability, of course. What about... This is sovereign courts. This is something that I did want to get. State reach average needs to be 15 and bureaucratic influence needs to be 20. And we still got only 8% in there. And hold on a minute, that's the autonomy. Bureaucrats 50%. Oh. Temp of office. Nope, that requires even higher stuff. Bureaucratic hierarchy. Nope. I don't think we'll be able to get a lot of these anytime soon. Oh. Oh. Bureaucratic hierarchy. Organized bureaucracy. Yeah, no, that takes a lot. Entry requirement. Provincial administrators. Oh, we need to have a less loyal autonomy and... Oh. more oh wait, no, we do need to have... Right, okay, so we need to have a state reach average 25 and autonomy less than 50 average, or we need to have 50 and 65 average, or we need to have 20 bureaucratic influence. So yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do any of these anytime soon yet. But we can slowly kind of improve the state reach and all that. But it is going to take a while. Actually wonder, what is going to be my land force limit now? I mean, it's probably hasn't increased that much yet, but it should be at least the 6 that we had before the war. It might be even higher. At least we own one entire state now. Of course, one of those provinces is not our... Savoy announced Florence as a rival. Ooh, well, that's a bit of an issue. Oh, right, good, we do have a harbourage in here, but the... Oh. Back of Natural Harbour. We do have the communications pretty decent in there. And Austria wants to go through our lands to Ottomans. Sure. Slightly unexpected, but sure. It's just fighting Ottomans. Who started that war? Oh, right, it's the war against Genoa, but Austria is the emperor, so they are supporting Genoa. That makes sense. No, yeah, at least it's going to keep them busy. How is Aragon doing? They got following appendages, Sicily, and allied with Castile, Iberia, and Fermo. Ooh, I gotta get morale of armies, or I could wait for the tech. Let me get the morale of armies at this stage, because we're still pretty far ahead of time. So at least our troops are gonna be better. Oh, and I was supposed to check the land force limit. Oh, we have a land force limit of 8. Okay, I'm not gonna re-elect this guy again. I'm gonna go with the military candidate. It seems like a quite balanced fellow in there. Oh, right. Bureaucratic influence is quite small. I can't really boost that, can I? No, not really. The metropolitans have quite massive influence. That's where the influence can be seen. Right. Oh, kind-hearted. Monthly war exhaustion goes down, heart treatment cost goes up. Hopefully we don't need to use that. Oh wow, our max manpower is now 12,000 total. Oh right, we can't build the troops there. We could technically recruit one set of cannons here. Transport that over, so we'll have a cannon for that army. We want advisors from bureaucracy. Yeah, we probably do. I'm not going to recruit anyone new quite yet, but eventually it's something that we'll need to keep an eye on to get their influence going up. Oh, I think all of our advisors... Well, no, not all. Oh, wait, no, that's the... No, there's one in there. Mercantile focus. And Diki and Nerly. Okay, so we got one aristocratic advisor and 2 metropolitan advisors. And then, of course, these are going to have some... Usually, at least. So, yeah, we want to get at least 2 advisors. Preferably, like, level 2 advisors for the bureaucratics. Or bureaucrats. What year is it going to be? It's going to be like 1400 precise when we can get the next, or we should be getting, by then at least, the Diplotech. That's going to just give the naval morale, which, to be fair, our navy is very small. Oh, but, our max naval material is now 700. We're getting 8 per month. Right, so how much is the currency total value? It's 9.3 ducats. We got... okay amount there. How much do we have the trade efficiency? Well, we got an extra 27% income in there. Oh, and truce with Genoa has ended. How we could humiliate them. Right, how bad is our AE? Oh, hold on a minute. Enemy is going up over there, and Milan is almost at 100. That goes down yearly. Plus the enemy of enemy goes up monthly. Okay, so in a month or two, we might actually be able to get the mission done. Make that 1 month. There we go. 20 people influence. And then the next one would be... yeah, just get to 100 influence. That's 1 more mission done. We've got 200 ducats. Is there any things that we would like to build right now? I mean, we've got this thing now first. Let's transport that over before we hook it. Luckily we do... well, I mean, I suppose the port is always there, but luckily we could at least transport the troops there. Yeah, we should not spend any of those points. At least we got pretty good papal relations. Oh, right, it's that bought indulgence gives a massive boost for the relations as well. So no, we can't really improve relations with Pope for the time being. Maybe we have been doing that quite recently. I think it was during the war when we did that. Oh. Don't crash. No. It's not gonna crash. I got faith in it. I tend to have a habit of clicking on the game right as it starts doing the autosave. There we go, it didn't crash. Navals is the courier controller. But technically, if we were to become the courier controller, we would get the mission done. Again, how much are we gaining on a yearly basis these days? 2.5 points. Oh, and Bologna is asking for military access against Athens, Aragon, and Sicily. You know what? Sure. That's the next highest ever after Florence. Although, is that political or it's probably economic, isn't it? Development 36. Oh, Pisa is only 9, Siena is 12, and Massa is 12, so it's technically Siena, and then Massa, because Siena is at least within our kind of core area here. Hello, drunken teacher, how's it going? Career controller is not very or likely. We have gotten it once though, but it's possible. Yeah, we probably do want to invest a little bit, but we'll probably want to get the coring done first. I mean, both of these need a bit of coring done. Right, so did we are building in Livorno still. We're getting the amenities up there, and Pisa, did we? We didn't start building up here, did we? Or did we already build something? No, I don't think that we started building there yet. How's the population? Let's actually have a look. We can have... oh yeah, we needed to upgrade the amenities, didn't we? But we didn't do that yet. So, build infrastructure, design the project, build infrastructure, amenities, 1 rank. Raise amenities by 1 ranks. To contract. And contract project. That's only 100 ducats. It's not really that bad. Although I have a vague kind of feeling that we may have done that already. At least I know that I spent 100 ducats on something similar before. But yeah, we do want to get the amenities in Pisa to level 2, so the urban population can grow up to 30,000. And we can maybe improve the productions there. On Livorno, I suppose that's true, we did start... Oh wait, but no, that's building the level 1 amenity, but I suppose it could have been that one, yeah. Let's deselect that one. Right, so we're slowly at least growing in here. So, oh, wow. Oh, boy. Genoa is having a bit of a hard time there. Why is this war about? Aragon's conquest of Piemonte. Oh, they want Corsica. Well, for once I'm going to be kind of supporting the Spaniards in here. Or Aragonese, I suppose, right now. I was just thinking, like, if I was to declare war on Lucca, I mean, I know that I can't really do the war yet. Oh, right, I don't have, casus belli against Lucca. Are there any resource slots we could open? Possibly, it depends on where. I mean, I suppose over here, for example, the industry... Pisa doesn't make any naval stuff, for example. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's elite stuff. Right. It's like this. Religious education and higher education, and then commerce. What do we have in terms of that in here? We got the same, okay. There's a bit different numbers in there. I suppose a lot depends also on what do they produce in terms of crops and all that. There's a bit of olives, sericulture, pasture, crops. I mean, how much? Oh, that's Lucca, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong province. Right, so over here. There is actually a lot of farmlands that we could expand in Pisa. That would bring them a bit more rural population. Also, like a lot of the rural production in there. A bit of an investment in there might not be a terrible idea. Let's invest 10 ducats in there. It's quite a small investment, all things considered, but usually it does boost things up. Kind of notify the estates that, hey, you should probably build this. But yeah, in terms of like opening productions, I'm sure that there are things that we could open, for example, in Pisa. I mean, the naval stuff would be a possibility. Of course, since this is a grass flats, that might not be the best location to do that. There are only 3 things that they produce in this. Armaments, processed materials, and textiles. Is there any sort of... Well, they can mine sea salt in here from the mines. Now remember that there was something that allows... Okay, yeah, natural deposits, sea salt. Is there any other natural deposits in here? Hold on a minute. Rain, so there's wine. And there, I'm just like, if there's some... Oh, there's metals in here. Because what are they producing? They are producing metals in here. And some rock salt. And houseware, textile, processed materials in here. I'm actually wondering. If we were to select this, we could technically produce probably even the naval stuff through here. Possibly. But let's have a look at what sort of stuff could we open there. So we already got metal raw in there. Precious metals, I don't think we can. Needs to have a deposit for that. And silver, so it's going to be... Elsewhere, armaments, precious materials. Oh, silk. Well, we can't get silk in there. All the Chinaware. And carpets... No. Luxury clothing. It needs 5 urban development, so I suppose that might be something that we could do in Florence. No, there's not really that many things that we can open in here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we can't even get naval in here. Oh wait, no, this the ship is the naval. Right.